This is my fourth speech and my attempt to redo my speech 3. In this speech, I intend to state the dates of when my research was founded, as I didn't do in speech 3, as well as the reference to my information. I also intend to deliver my call to action on how to fix the problem. Did you know that every year over 1.2 million students drop out of high school in the United States alone? That's a student every 26 seconds, or 7,000 students a day, according to the United States Department of Education assessed February 18th of this year. What are your chances of making something of yourself if you don't graduate high school? Well, let me tell you, statistics vary, but sources tracking high school dropouts show that dropouts make an average of $200,000 less than in their lifetime than those that do graduate. Studies show that high school dropouts are said to commit about 75% of all crime. Dropouts are more likely to apply for and to receive public assistance than graduates of high school. Dropouts comprised a disproportionate percentage of the nation's prison and death row inmates. About 75% of American state prison inmates, almost 59% of federal inmates, and 69% of all local jail inmates did not complete high school. As a society, we are not just paying into public assistance for dropouts. We are paying to protect ourselves against them through incarceration. I know I have personally heard people say, what is the point of walking down that stage for that little piece of paper? I know firsthand what not having that piece of paper does, not only to yourself, but for your family. I struggled tremendously as a server and a fast food worker for nearly 12 years before I myself went back to receive my GED because I chose to drop out of high school like so many has. Not only did I disappoint my family, but my self-esteem was at an all-time low. It was very hard to go apply for a job and to tell the employer that I did not have a high school diploma because I then knew my chances of receiving this job were slim to none. I've heard numerous people say, quote, that my Uncle Bob or Joe didn't graduate high school and they're doing just fine, which in my opinion and firsthand experience, I believe that that statement couldn't be further from the truth. A study on November 20th in 2014 out of Northeastern University found that high school dropouts cost taxpayers $292,000 over the course of their lives. Now, how do we prevent this, you ask? Since 1986, the National Dropout Prevention Center has conducted and analyzed research, sponsored extensive workshops, and worked with a variety of practitioners to further the mission of reducing school dropout rates by meeting the needs of youth in at-risk situations. Students provide a variety of reasons for dropping out of school. Therefore, the solutions are multidimensional. The National Dropout Prevention Center has identified 15 effective strategies that have the most positive impact on the dropout rate. These strategies have been implemented successfully at all education levels and environments throughout the nation and are divided into 4 basic categories, which are school and community, perspective, early interventions, basic core strategies and making the most of instruction. School and community perspective includes system renewal, school community collaboration, safe learning environments. Early interventions include family engagement, early childhood education, early literacy development. Basic core strategies include mentoring and tutoring, service learning, alternative schooling, and after-school opportunities. And lastly, making the most of instruction include professional development, active learning, educational technology, individual instruction, and finally, career and technology education. So we've all heard earlier some of the outcomes if you choose to drop out of high school. Then we heard of ways to prevent this from happening. Let's all help by getting the word out there and trying to make our society a better place.